the ERGO roller handle from Inline Fabrication, right now on Pirate Firearms and Reloading. Okay folks, if you've ever had a Lee reloading press, you know exactly what this is. This is the standard handle that comes with the single stage presses, so the classic cast, and it also comes with the classic turret press. Perfectly good handle, perfectly serviceable, nice wooden ball on the end here, but after a while, particularly when you're in that downstroke and you're doing your final bit of resizing, I find that ball becomes a little bit uncomfortable in the hand. I've tried different gripping techniques, gripping it like that. All in all, it's a perfectly serviceable handle, and I wouldn't expect anything more out of a reloading press that's somewhat basic. But I have picked up something really neat. This here is the ERGO handle, and it's made by Inline Fabrication. So if you haven't heard of Inline Fabrication, go and check out their website. They have some really neat reloading products. They have an Ultra mount, which is their interchangeable reloading press base plate and plate adapters, and they make them for all sorts of different brands. So if you've got multiple presses covering multiple brands, it's a really quick way to change those presses out. They do all sorts of really cool kits out there. But this is their ERGO handle, and it does the classic cast series from Lee. So really nice powder coating job on the handle. You'll note that these handles here from Lee are blued, and I live relatively close to the sea, and rust is a little bit of a problem. This is the one that's come off my single stage press, and it's stayed in good condition. I give it a quick layer of WD-40 every so often, but this one's actually coated, right, which is really neat. And they've left the bottom of the shaft blank where the clamp assembly goes on the Lee press. When they ship it to you, the handle is obviously off, and you put an Allen key or Allen head bit in there, and that allows you to tighten the handle. So we're going to jump over to the press, and I'm going to show you how to fit it. Obviously got my Lee Classic Cast single stage press with breech lock, and I've already got one of these handles fitted. I did order two, one for each of my presses that I mainly use. So just first of all, that handle is a really nice size. I don't have particularly large hands, I'm probably pretty average in all fairness, and I can get a nice firm grip on that, keep my thumb away from the bar. Not that it's going to hurt, you're just going to brush it, it's not the end of the world. And that nice curve in the arm means that when you get down here to the bottom of the ram stroke, it's not as far down. If this handle was straight, you'd be reaching way down here. Now, standing, that's a massive problem. I normally sit when I reload, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. But the cool thing about this is when you get to this point, you're basically pushing forward until you bottom the press out. Now, one thing to consider, if you intend to prime on press with this, obviously that mounts there, and you're going to be in the way. So if you're going to do that, you're going to have to set it to probably stop about here somewhere. So it'll all be a personal preference in how you adjust it. The cool thing about the Lee presses is when you back off this 1/2 inch bolt down here, you've got all these teeth, and you can actually select where you want that handle to stop, which is quite nice. So I'm going to swap this press over for my turret press, and then I'm going to show you how to quickly install the handle. Okay, so here we go. Factory handle in position. Okay, nothing really wrong with it. Now the cool thing about this one though is I definitely do prime on press with this guy. So I can put my primer in here, and at this stage the handle does go past it, which is awesome. So now I'm going to grab the ERGO roller handle from Inline Fabrication, and I've got my trusty 1/4 inch ring spanner, and we'll swap it out. So I'm going to try and set this up roughly in the same position and then tune it again. So all you want to do is anti-clockwise, obviously, no surprises, back that off, and out comes the handle. As you'll note with this handle, I actually had to paint it because it did start to rust pretty quickly, and you can see a little bit of rust all around. So now I've got the ERGO handle, so I'm just going to slot it in, and I'm going to try and put it basically in the same position it's currently in. Just hand tighten her up. Snug her in place. Now, I like to drop the ram down when I'm tightening. It just makes life a whole lot easier. You don't have to fight it. It's hitting on the hard stops of the press. And look at that. It's all clear and ready to go. Oh, and that feels so nice. That's a nice smooth operation there. And as you can see, my hand is basically just moving back and forward at this point. So that's the ERGO handle from Inline Fabrication. This is a huge upgrade. Lee do a roller handle themselves, but it is on a straight bar. This curved bar just gives you a little bit better ergonomics, hence the name ERGO handle. If you really wanted, you could also shorten this up. That's the cool thing about the this particular linkage designed by Lee, is you can actually push that bar further down and you can create a shorter travel on your handle. Particularly when you're doing something like pistol, you don't need as much leverage. You know, we're not trying to resize a 50 BMG here. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I release new videos every Friday, so hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on anything. See you in the next one.